What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to Word of Mouth. My name is PJ, and today I have a different type of video for you. It's the first chance that you're going to be able to see the Word of Mouth podcast on YouTube. The podcast is just a different way, a different platform for me to reach out and let all you guys know, guys and women know about Black-owned businesses. And this episode is going to be very informative. We touch on a lot of key topics, so make sure you watch until the end. And also comment below and let me know if you like this type of video, and also if you like learning about the business. Well, I'm not going to hold y'all up too much longer. Let's just hop right into the interview.
Start with the vision, then make a killing. You gon' make you $1 million, they gon' make you a villain.
So there are a lot of people within the 10K project that have children.
Mm-hmm.
This is also going to be family friendly. And we are going to encourage you to bring your kids to hear the Bet on Black pitches. Now, why would you want to do that? Because number one, it's going to introduce your kids to entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, it's going to introduce your kids to opportunities, businesses, and industries that they've never even known existed. So even if you aren't investing that week, let's say, that week you just don't have it, right? No problem. Still come and still bring your kids to the Bet on Black pitch. Ask questions. It can be, I imagine it being a great family activity. So when Shark Tank was in its heyday, there would be white families who would say, hey, our family gets together every night the Shark Tank is on, and we stop the recording during, the pitches to ask the family, hey, would you invest in this? Well, we can do that, and our kids can see people like us on the screen and say, would you put money into that? And making this a family affair as well. Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, whomever, really making this a family affair, because that's what we want to do, is we want people to see that. And then the final thing I will say is, if you decide to invest in a business, by law, every once in a while, the companies will give either a newsletter or something like that to tell investors what's happening with that business. So if your kids are really excited about a specific business, having them be able to read those follow-up newsletters and information to see what's happening. I can tell you, as a business plan writer, there were a few times when I wrote a business plan and then I walk into the store and there's the product on the shelf. I'm telling you, there's no feeling like it. Or I wrote a business plan for a gentleman who wanted to do a soul food restaurant in a certain part of Virginia. And I went, invited another client of mine. The place was packed. The food was delicious. And I'm like, I helped with this. I was a part of this. So imagine how you feel when you see those things and you see them actually come to fruition or expand, the business, or you're reading about it and you're like, I was a part of that. I invested in that. And then you're like, what happened? What happened with that? Etc. But I just wanted to let people know that that's some of the intangible benefits that you'll have as well, is your kids being able to see other careers and opportunities and industries that are out there.
And being inspired by that. Yeah.
I think that's very, very huge. Very important, because like you said, these investments could take 7 to 10 years. And my whole thing is that the work that everybody's doing right now, it will take maybe like 1 or 2 generations to really be, I guess, it come into fruition as far as like seeing the results or returns maybe. So I know that the kids seeing business pitches would definitely be a huge return on investment. And that's something I also wrote about in my ebook, is that kids need to be shown Black businesses so they can even see that it's possible.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's definitely important for the next generation to see what's going on in our community.
No disrespect to doctors and lawyers, because we need them, but there are other careers. And I know growing up, that's the only 2 I ever heard about, right? No one ever talked about all the other careers that make this world what it is. So we've got to do a better job of letting our youth know what their options are and that they have options and that they get to choose because it's their life, right? They get to be as creative or, conservative as they want to be with choosing how they want to spend the rest of their life. We have to be more supportive as parents and as, aunties and uncles and cousins when we're talking to the children, because there's a world of variety out there and we're missing some of it. We don't even exist in some industries, right? Cherie talked about the fact that many of us came together, the co-founders for another group, blockchain technology. There's a whole demographic of people that has no clue what that is. As they're listening to me say it, they're Googling it right now, right?
What is that?
Blockchain.
So we just have to expose our community to all of the options so that we can have a winning chance at this thing called life.
Yeah. And I mean, I just want to piggyback on that. So you may say, okay, well, what's blockchain? I'm going to give you the figures. $3.1 trillion in the next decade. That's how much money, that's how big the industry is going to get. $3.1 trillion. My question to you is, how many industries are out there like that, where there are a few of us who know about it, and through the 10K project, we not only get to know about it, we get to invest in it, we get to build companies around it. Tawana and I had the great pleasure of hearing from the world's first quantum engineer, MIT graduate. Guess what? He's young and he's Black. And he is in Massachusetts, and he had an opportunity for us to invest. I don't even know what quantum engineering was. But then we start hearing these things, and you are so inspired, and you get to see the excellence, and it's a different narrative than what's in the mainstream media and places like that, where you really get to see that. And then our businesses get properly capitalized. And this is another big thing. If you want to create jobs in the Black community, we have to have capitalized, funded Black businesses. The number one employer of Black people in America is the government. The number two employer are Black businesses. However, our Black businesses are not able to hire and not able to grow because they are lacking the funding that they need. So, that's going to be another huge benefit, tangible and intangible benefit to us is that, because not everybody is meant to be an entrepreneur. There are some people that are great support staff. Like if you give them a vision and you say, this is where we're going, then everybody gets on board. You can have 100 people going due north, and we're looking at that too.
Yeah, dope. So I have like a couple more questions. We're almost finished. So it's going to be a different business each week, but is it going to be like themed? Like maybe it's going to be like 1 month is tech businesses, or like 1 month is this industry, or is it just going to be all different industries each week?
It's going to be different industries because some people may, want to do tech. Some people may want to invest in real estate. Some people may want to invest in healthcare. Some businesses will be products. Some businesses will be services. So we always want to keep a good mixture on the platform for people to choose from, because again, what's important to you as the individual investor is building a portfolio. So you never want to be over-indexed on one versus the other. So yeah, it'll be a mixture.
For sure. And then, so right now is June 23rd. This episode will probably be out in August. Do you have any events coming up maybe after August that you would like to share?
We are talking with a couple of people right now, some big names. We don't have any specific dates yet. Okay. However, I mean, the best thing for people to do would be to come to the10kproject.com. That's the10kproject.com. Sign up for our ebook that gets you on our list, our email list. And when we have events, when we have, live Q&A sessions, that will be the place to discover all of that information. We have a lot of VIPs that are finding out about us and wanting to be a part of this movement and this platform and agreeing to come and speak with us. And I wish I can give names now, but we don't have like dates and everything here.
But we're also on social, right? So we can be found on Instagram, the Black 10K Project, all right?
Yeah. Black 10K Project.
Not the Black 10K Project, yes.
Okay.
And then on Facebook, we are, it's the same on all social.
Yes, all social is Black 10K Project, yes.
Okay.
And you can also Google us and find us, Black 10K Project. You can Google that and we show up.
Cool. Well, that's gonna wrap it up. I appreciate you so much. I learned a lot just from talking to you, and you guys definitely are doing a lot of good in the community, and I'm looking forward to seeing how much it grows.
Thank you. And if I may, I do want to say again that the more members we have as part of the 10K Project, the more businesses we can fund and the more we can help build Black wealth, create Black jobs, or create jobs, period, and help close the wealth gap. So please consider becoming a member. With membership, you get investor education, everything again from Financial Literacy 101 to how to create family banks to talking about Black Economics 2.0 and everything in between. So you get that investor education and you get the opportunity to fund any and all deals on the platform, to listen to all the pitches and to participate in any and all of the deals, again, depending on how much you're able to invest on an annual basis based on the SEC regulations. So that's a one-time payment. It's for a lifetime. You'll never be charged for membership again, and it's $100 to be a part of this. And with those funds, we are going to be able to get the word out to more and more people. So if you believe in the Black community, if you believe in Black wealth, and if you know that this is the way for all of us from the ground up to make a huge difference for our grandchildren and great-grandchildren, I cannot urge you enough to come check us out and become a member. That is one of the greatest things that you can give us.
For sure. Y'all definitely should sign up for that. I already signed up to be a member, so I get all the emails and stuff, and that's how we've made this possible. So yeah, y'all definitely tap into that.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Philip. We really enjoyed being with you and your community. And if anyone has questions, feel free to ask.
For sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Start with the vision, then make a killing. You gon' make you $1 million, they gon' make you a villain.